What is going on, guys? DPG here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 5 of the worst free agent signings this offseason. There's been a lot of really good signings because there's so much money around, the teams can put a lot of money into it, but there's been an awful lot of bad ones because of this extra money. This is in no particular order. Some people might think that some of these were good deals, but this is just my personal list. And anyway, first we have got Evan Turner, who signed a 4-year $70 million deal with the Portland Trail Blazers. Evan Turner needs the ball, and they've already got Damian Lillard, who's one of the best point guards in the NBA. Evan Turner is not, I don't know why they signed him. He doesn't seem like he's going to be a good fit in Portland, and he plays the 3. And they also just re-signed Alan Crabb for 4 years, $75 million. So what happens there? Do they start Evan Turner? Do they start Alan Crabb? I assume they start Crabb. But then why the hell did they pay nearly $20 million a year for someone to sit on a bench? Evan Turner is just one of, while he's a good player, and I'm not going to call him the worst free agency signing, it's one of the most confusing. Next, we have got the most confusing free agency signing. The Orlando Magic signing Bismack Biyombo for a 4-year $70 million deal. While the money isn't that much considering how much some people are making, the Orlando Magic already have Nikola Vucevic playing center, they already have Serge Ibaka who can play a bit of center, and they've got that position pretty much sorted. They had it sorted. They did not need to sign Bismack Biyombo, and they're paying him nearly $20 million a year. And the fact is that Bismack Biyombo only averaged 5 points and 8 rebounds a game last year. And even though it looked like he was spectacular in the playoffs, he only averaged 10.3 rebounds a game against the Cavs. And against the Heat, he really did well when Hassan Whiteside wasn't playing. So to be honest, like, this guy is a year ago this guy would have been worth $5 million a year, but because of the salary cap they're paying him nearly 20. Bismack Biyombo is a great role player, but he is not a center that is going to win you a lot of games. He's a hustle player, he's a great backup, he was a great backup for Valanciunas, but he plays off hype. He could only rebound at home last year. Like, paying someone $20 million who's just a hustle player, that's like paying Ronnie Turiaf about 10 years ago $20 million a year. It's just ridiculous. Next up, we've got the Houston Rockets, who actually made 2 very weird signings. Eric Gordon for a 4-year $53 million deal, but I'm not going to put that in here because it's not that much money in the grand scheme of things. But they signed Ryan Anderson to a $20 million a year contract, 4 years, $80 million. Ryan Anderson, the guy who can just shoot the ball. He's a stretch 4. All he does is shoot the ball. He plays no defense. Who's going to defend anyone on the Houston Rockets? They've got Harden, they've got Eric Gordon. Patrick Beverley's their only defender right now. Do they still have, they might, for whatever reason, play for defense. But oh my god, the Houston Rockets are so, like, they're so offensive oriented. I know with Mike D'Antoni there, they are going to score probably the most points of any team in the NBA. They're going to be one of the most exciting teams to watch, and to be honest, they're probably going to be like that Phoenix Suns team in 05-06, where they may or may not win like 55 games, or they could just completely go way under and barely make the playoffs or even miss the playoffs. Ryan Anderson is one of the weirdest free agency signings, again because he's being paid $20 million a year, and he can do one thing well, and you could have gotten someone to do that same thing well for minimum. Next, we have got Solomon Hill, who averaged 4.2 points and only shot 44% from the field last year. The Pacers didn't even pick up his 4th-year rookie option for $2.3 million. Yep, and for some reason the Pelicans gave him $52 million. I know Hill has a little bit of potential, and he works hard, he plays a bit of defense, and he looked good against Toronto in the playoffs, but why the hell did they pay this guy? Are they paying this guy more than $10 million a year? He's probably not going to be a starter, or even if he is, he's going to be an average player. He's a below average NBA player. Why are they paying below average players this much money? So to be honest, Solomon Hill is probably one of the most overpaid players, and I say one of the most because the most overpaid free agent is, of course, Timofey fucking Mozgov. Oh my god. The guy actually was good his first year with Cleveland. Timofey Mozgov he was starting at Denver, but he was going to be a back, and they traded him to Cavs, and he had a decent career. He had a decent season because he was playing with LeBron. He had a good playoffs because he was being guarded by Andre Iguodala. So It's not like he wasn't going to have a good NBA Finals. So anyway, the Lakers are paying him over $16 million a year. He averaged 6.3 points and 4.4 rebounds for the Cavs, while only averaging 5 minutes. Minutes a game in the NBA playoffs last year, and didn't even play in a lot of their games. You're paying someone $16 million who didn't even play in a lot of playoff games last year. It's almost as bad as paying Roy Hibbert that amount of money. And no one will pay Roy Hibbert that amount of money anymore. So Timofey Mozgov is without doubt the most stupid free agency signing. Well, looking at it now anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.